Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be playing my Mighty Miner Logbait Fireball deck. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. This deck is honestly just the best Logbait deck. Any other Logbait deck is really hard, and this Logbait deck, you're able to beat a lot of decks. Like, I've even been managing to beat like Expo and stuff like that, so really surprising. But so far, it seems that if you play really good, you can beat just about anything. Just gonna pop my ability there on the Phoenix just to damage it down a little bit so my Princess can finish it off. Just gonna go for my Goblins in the back here and go for a Goblin Barrel on the right. Want to force out his log so he can't go for the RG behind Monk. I'm just gonna Fireball here on the Monk, Fisherman, and Archers. I knew that he wouldn't expect that, so I didn't have to worry about him popping the ability. Okay, he's probably just gonna go for like some passive player, maybe even Leak Elixir, so I'm just gonna cycle my Ice Spirit at the bridge. I assume that he's just going to go for like his goblins on my Ice Spirit or something like that. Nothing really too crazy, but I should get a positive trade or some damage. Just goes for the Phoenix in the back. I'm going to Mighty Miner in the back. I like to use my Mighty Miner bomb on the Phoenix just because it fully counters it pretty much for only one elixir. And then they have to defend my Mighty Miner, so it's just like a really nice trade every time. Just going to pop the ability here. And he wasted the Fisherman. He has to waste something else to defend the Mighty Miner. So I'm just going to Princess at the bridge here just to get some chip damage. He goes for Archers, so I'm just going to go for my Goblins here on the Fisherman, and he's going to need to defend my Goblins. I'm pretty sure that gets a hit on the tower. Goes for the Monk, just going to go for my Barrel here on the left. Force him to use his log. Those are really bad Goblins, but he might try to go for RG at the bridge. Just going to Ice Spirit here in the back. I don't think he'll RG, but it's possible. What was that Phoenix? I'm just going to Goblins here. Okay, what were those Goblins? Just going to Mighty Miner here on the Monk, and that was a really bad Monk ability. That's not really going to do anything. He just activated my King Tower for me. Thank you. Nice. Mighty Miner does clean up the Phoenix as well, which is perfect. Just going to go for a Goblin Barrel here on the right. I mean, on the left, but in the back, just so we can't log the Princess and the Goblin Barrel. Nice log. I knew that he'd try to do something like that. Just going to Princess Bridge here to get one shot on the tower and Ice Spirit to make him have to defend the Princess right away. He goes for the Archers there. Just going to cycle my Goblins, and then I'm going to go for a Barrel right away. I'm going to go for my Mighty Miner to pull over the Monk to the side. He has to log on the Goblins or the Goblin Barrel. Or just log on nothing. Okay. I got so much damage on the left. Let's go. I'm just going to go for a Princess in the back here. Just don't want to like be too predictable. He also goes for the Fisherman in the middle to predict it. So it's good that I didn't. Just going to go for a Barrel here. It's really important to force your opponent to waste their spells when they use their RG, just so you can counter their RG for like really cheap or have the threat of doing that. Just going to go for my Mighty Miner in the back here, get my 3-card cycle. I'm just going to go for a pre-cannon in the middle because I know he's going to Monk at the bridge. Going to Ice Spirit here to block the Monk. Going to go for a Goblin Barrel here on the left as well. If he logs, I can defend with my Goblins. Okay, I'm going to go for my Goblins here, and if he logs, I'm just going to go for mirrored up Goblins. Okay, I'm going to mirror my Goblins here. He's only going to get 1 RG hit at most. Yeah, he gets 1 RG hit. But, oh my god, look at all those Goblins. Just going to Princess here and go for a Goblin Barrel as well. He has to defend the Princess and the Goblin Barrel. Okay, I'm going to Fireball on the Archers. Nice. I only need 2 more Fireballs to finish off the game. I'm just going to Ice Spirit here, try to keep my Princess alive. Okay, that didn't work. Just going to go for my Mighty Miner here on the Fisherman. Then I'm going to go for Goblins on the Monk. Then I'm going to go for a Princess on the left just to apply some pressure. And then I'm going to go for a Cannon in the middle for the RG. Mighty Miner should clean everything up. Just going to Ice Spirit to keep it in place, and that's going to be game. Very nice win there. I played that game really solid. It was a very clean game. I feel like I pressured really well. In that matchup, you just need to pressure while defending, and you should be good as long as you don't get overwhelmed. I'm in the next game here against Archer Master. He's a 3.0 Expo player, so this is going to be a really hard matchup because I don't have a rocket for the Expo, and it's really hard to get damage if he plays it well. Just going to Mighty Miner here for the Ice Spirit. I think I get some nice damage, though, with my Barrel because he didn't have the login cycle, which was great. He goes for the Archers. I don't want to Fireball it. I feel like I want to try to not reveal that I have Fireball too early. Just going to go for my Ice Spirit on the Archers here, and I'm going to go for my Goblins plus Cannon at the bridge right now. I'm going to go for a Mighty Miner as well, because I know he's going to go for Knight to protect from the cannon. Nice. I knew that he'd do that. I'm going to Princess at the bridge immediately, just because I know that he's really low on Elixir, and he doesn't really have anything too great for the Princess. He just goes for the log. I'm going to go for my Barrel right now. He has to Fireball. And actually, no, he's going to Archers. So I'm going to Ice Spirit, try to get it to jump on the Archers in the tower if possible. Jump. Oh, okay, he went Ice Spirit of his own. That's fine. I'm already back to Mighty Miner once I Goblins on the Archers. So if he goes for Expo, can easily defend with just my Mighty Miner plus Cannon. Mighty Miner plus Cannon is a great counter to Expo during single Elixir. I think he's going to Expo. I don't really see anything else that he'd do because you can't like split Archers or anything like that. And I don't think he expects me to be back to my Mighty Miner since I literally just used it. But Yeah, I'm going to go for Mighty Miner plus Cannon here, and I'm also going to go for my Princess as well. I want to snipe the skeletons, and he's also going to go for archers on the side of the Expo, so I'm going to Ice Spirit here to freeze them. Nice. Those are really bad archers. Wait, hold up. I'm going to go for my barrel in the back, one tile, so if he tries to log both of these, then he won't be able to. Let's see. Let's go. That works on everyone, I swear. That always works. I love doing that. Okay, it's almost double elixir, so I did actually survive, and I have a chance to win this. I did learn that Fireball plus Mirrored Fireball pretty much kills an Expo, so I'm going to need to use that. Going to go for my Barrel on the left and Princess at the bridge. Just want to keep up the pressure, try to get some chip damage on the tower. I'm really going to need it, so... Okay, he does that. I'm just going to go for a Fireball on the Archers in the Knight. I'm going to go for my Goblins on the Knight. It'll also clean up the Ice Spirit, so I don't really know what that was. Okay, he goes for Defensive Expo. I'm just going to go for a Barrel here on the left. Force him to waste his log or something. Okay, he goes for the log. I'm just going to pre-cycle a cannon over here. So if he wants to go Expo, I can just go Fireball plus Mirror Fireball and kill both of the Expos. I'm going to Mighty Miner in the back on the left to get my 3-card cycle. And I just don't want to give him too much Fireball value over on the right. Going to Princess in the back, though. He could Fireball this. Just going to cycle my Goblins in front to block the Expo for a second. Going to go for a Barrel as well. This is a really nice Fireball, but can't really take it. Just going to go for another cannon on the side like this. Okay, I'm going to go for my Fireball and mirror my Fireball to kill the Expo. And it will also pretty much kill the Knight. That killed, like, everything right away. Nice. I think for the rest of the game, I can just go for Fireball plus Mirror Fireball on his Expo. And he shouldn't be able to get through as long as I don't waste too much Elixir to where he can get a second Expo down. Okay, just going to go for my Goblins here in the middle. I'm going to go for Fireball. And I'm going to mirror my Fireball. Nice. Only gets one Expo tick on the tower. It's really funny because I don't have a rocket, but that's working just as well. And on top of that, he needs to predict in front of the Expo, so it's never like I'm wasting too much Elixir. And by playing my Mirror Fireball, I'm always really close to being back to another Fireball. Okay, I'm just going to go for Mighty Miner Cannon on this one because I already have the Princess down, so I can just go for Goblins at the bridge and finish off this Expo. Okay, I'm going to Fireball it as well, just to be safe. Yeah, it's dead. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit Barrel here on the left. Force him to use his Fireball because he doesn't have Log in hand. Nice. Always nice to force that out. And I got the Ice Spirit jump damage, which is perfect. He's probably just going to go for another Expo. Might be defensive, though. I'm going to Princess from the middle, try to predict it. Nice. Okay, I'm going to Fireball, and then I'm going to go for Goblins here. Just to distract the Expo. Just want the Princess to finish it off, or almost finish it off at least. Yeah, survives, kills the Princess, but that's fine. Don't want him to have a defensive Expo up. Just going to go for my Ice Spirit the back and Princess to middle for his Ice Spirit. Going to Mighty Miner in the middle as well, just to have some field control. Going to go for a High Cannon in the middle as well. Just going to go for a Fireball on all those archers. I'm going to go for a mirrored up Fireball on the Expo. And then I'm going to go for my Ice Spirit down low just to tank. I'm going to Goblins in the middle. And then I'm going to go for another Fireball on the Expo plus Knight. He's probably going to go for another Expo here. So I want to have my mirrored Fireball ready. Okay, I'm going to mirror my Fireball here. And then I'm going to go for my Ice Spirit on the side. I'm going to go for my Cannon in the middle. And just in case he goes for a Fireball, I'm going to get my Goblins down over here. Actually, I can Mighty Miner in the middle since he didn't do anything. Okay, I'm going to Fireball on the Expo plus Archers again. I'm going to go for Goblins. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit in the middle. I'm going to Cannon. And then I can just go Fireball plus Mirror Fireball. And I can just hit the Expo in the tower. And even no matter how much damage this does, I'm not going to lose my tower. So I'm fine. Just going to Ice Spirit here to freeze the Knight and go for Goblins down low. And I can't believe I just beat Expo again. This is like the second time in a row that I beat Expo. And this matchup is like so bad. Like, it didn't look that bad because of the way I played it. But if I didn't outplay him completely in the beginning to get like over 1,500 damage, there's no way that I would have won that. But, well, what a solid win. Alright, I'm in the next game here against Harito. Just going to go for my split Goblins in the back. I know that he plays with minor wall breakers, so it's going to be a pretty interesting matchup. He doesn't play with like the typical one. Just going to Ice Spirit here. I did Ice Spirit there because I didn't want him to Magic Archer at the bridge, and Ice Spirit there could cover both sides, so... He plays with like a Phoenix, Magic Archer, Minor Wall Breakers, Arrows, Bomb Tower, Valkyrie. Sometimes he has Inferno Tower, but it's just a really interesting Minor Wall Breakers deck. The only problem I have is the Phoenix. Just going to Mighty Miner in the back here for it, but Phoenix is kind of an issue. But I think I should be okay. Just going to pop the Mighty Miner Bomb to kill it, and he could go for Magic Archer at the bridge, so I have to be careful for that. And I might just Princess at the bridge. Okay, just going to go for Princess in the middle, and I'm just going to let the Magic Archer get all that damage. It's okay. He's down quite a bit of Elixir. Just going to go for my Barrel here on the side. Maybe force him to use his arrows. Used Valkyrie, and I'm just going to go for my Mirror Barrel here. He's really low on Elixir. Just going to Cannon here for the Valkyrie. I knew that that was way too aggressive from him. He just goes for the miner and the back goblin, but I get 1200 damage from one goblin barrel. You don't really see that very often. That's why I really like the mirror. I'm just going to goblins like this because he might go for wall breakers behind his miner. Yeah, I knew that he'd wall breakers behind his miner. Just going to ice spirit here for the wall breakers, and then I'm going to go for a barrel in the back here. He doesn't have anything to stop both of these. He can goblins, but he can't stop like the front goblin and the back one, and I get a lot more damage. Let's go. Very, very nice. If I didn't predict that he would go for wall breakers behind the miner, then I wouldn't have been really able to do that. So it's really nice that I thought that he would do wall breakers behind. I'm just going to go for a princess at the bridge here. I'm also going to mighty miner in front right away because I feel like he's going to try to Valkyrie on it. I'm going to do it like this. Okay, he didn't do it right away. He's just going to wait and then do it. That was smart by him. He's going to Valkyrie pull everything back. Yeah, that was a really good Valkyrie. Perfect timing as well. Just going to go for my cannon in the middle here for it. And he might go for miner, so... Okay, I'm going to go for Ice Spirit to pull in the Phoenix, and I'm going to Fireball on everything. Oh, nice. I only hit the Magic Archer. Okay, I'm going to go for my Mighty Miner to pull this back and let the Wall Breaker go. Couldn't stop it anyways. I'm just going to go for my Barrel here. I want to wait a second to see if he Valkyries on the Mighty Miner first, because I'd rather him just go for the Goblins on top of the Barrel than a Valkyrie. Just going to Ice Spirit here as well. Try to get the Valkyrie down as much as possible. Okay, just going to go for my Princess. No, I'm going to go Cannon. Because if a Princess, he'll arrows it right away. Now I'm going to Princess, and then I'm going to Barrel. So if he arrows it, then he can't defend my barrel. I'm going to go Mighty Miner, pull in the Phoenix. I need to go Goblins down here just to kill the Miner. Okay, that was good. I'm going to pop the ability here on the Magic Archer. Okay, nice. Oh, that's going to need to get Death Bomb damage. That was kind of unlucky, but it's okay. I'm just going to go for Ice Spirit here on the Magic Archer. Princess should hit it, please. Okay, nice. I'm just going to go for another Princess here in the middle. I'm going to go for a Goblin Barrel as well since he wasted those Goblins. And that Bomb Tower is not going to hit my Princess. That was kind of a bad Bomb Tower. I'm just going to go for my Cannon here to protect my Princess from the Valkyrie. And then I'm going to Ice Spirit as well. Like this, just okay, never mind. He went for the arrow. Just going to go for my Mighty Miner and the Valkyrie. Just going to go for Princess in the middle here. And I'm going to throw a Goblin Barrel as well. I want to pressure because I know he's going to go in right now. I'm going to Goblins. Okay, going to Fireball. Kind of forgot to throw my Goblin Barrel. I'm going to Goblin Barrel now. I'm going to put it right here because he might try to go for a Valkyrie in the back. Okay, he goes for Goblins. Those were good Goblins by him. I'm going to go for my Cannon here in the middle for the Goblins and the Magic Archer. Going to Ice Spirit, try to catch the Miner. Go for Goblins, and then I'm going to go for Mighty Miner on the Magic Archer. My Princess on the right is going in. Wait, hold up, hold up. I'm going to Fireball straight away on the Magic Archer. Okay, I'm going to Princess Ice Spirit predict his Goblins on my Princess. Okay, he goes for arrows. Kind of bad arrows, though. I can go for a Goblin Barrel. He has to go for Valkyrie or Goblins, and then I can mirror my Goblin Barrel because he's still not back to arrows. He's 2 cards off arrows. He's only played Goblins, Valkyrie, and I can Fireball predict his minor wall breakers. That's all he has for it. Let's go! I knew that he only had minor wall breakers. He was 2 cards off arrows. What a nice prediction there at the end. Really, really nice win. I feel like that's good for me, but I feel like I made a lot of nice predictions in that match. Okay, I'm in the next game here against Same. Just going to go for my Ice Spirit Barrel here first play. He usually plays Giant Skelly, Minion Horde Loon, or Hoggy Q, so... Okay, it's going to be Hoggy Q since he has the Fire Spirit Skeletons. I have to put it in the corner, though, because his Giant Skelly Balloon deck has a Tornado in it. Really unfortunate that he just gets to counter the first Goblin Barrel with a Fire Spirit, but it's okay. Just going to split my Goblins here. I don't really have a good cycle, and I still don't have a good cycle. I'm just going to cycle my Mighty Miner in the back here. Don't have anything good in hand, unfortunately. If he goes for Archer Queen, I could just pop my ability. He goes for a Giant Skeleton in the back. I'll just go for a Princess in the middle. I want to put a opposite lane because I don't want him just to go high Archer Queen and kill both of these. Just going to go for Barrel here. Okay, still going to do just that, but at least this way my Mighty Miner kills this Giant Skeleton. And he's going to use the ability. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit here on the Archer Queen, make it freeze, and it's going to Fireball it to kill it. I don't think he'll expect it. Nice, yeah, there's no way he expected that. Yeah, I know he has Bomb Tower in his deck instead of Cannon, yeah. I'm going to Princess Bridge on the right. I don't think that reaches. What? That reaches? Wow. Okay, well, that was a good Bomb Tower. I didn't know that would reach for the right side lane. Wow. Okay, that was a really good Bomb Tower. I also don't have logs, so I couldn't log his skeletons away, unfortunately. Just going to go for my Goblins at the bridge and go for Barrel on the left. Okay, just going to go for a Cannon on his Hog Rider. Earthquake wouldn't be a good play. He'd be down way too much Elixir. I don't want to Ice Spirit at the bridge right away because he can just go for Fire Spirit. Then I'll have to waste my Princess. Then he can Archer Queen into it. So when I do it, I want to have a little bit more Elixir. Just do it now. But I don't want to do it when I'm too low on Elixir. He goes for the Archer Queen. Yep, now I can Princess opposite lane of the Archer Queen. Very nice. I always like the Princess opposite lane of the Queen. So Just going to go for my Mighty Miner here just to tank it. He does instant queen abilities, so no point to pop my ability. Just going to go for my barrel here on the left, and I'm going to go for my cannon right away. I want to get my 3-card cycle. Going to Ice Spirit and Goblins here because I want to DPS down the Giant Skeleton since I don't have a Mighty Miner. Going to barrel as well. I'm going to go for cannon. Doesn't have Earthquake and cycle, so he can't kill the cannon, which is nice. Giant Skelly cleans up the Princess as well. Kind of sucks, but it's okay. We're pretty much even on damage. I haven't really touched his towers yet, except for that Ice Spirit. Just going to Princess in the back here. I'm going to go for my Mighty Miner. Once I force out his log, I can go for a nice Mirrored Goblin Barrel, and I should get the damage lead. Going to barrel here. Okay, he saw it, so he goes Fire Spirit. He's seeing all the Goblin Barrels, which is really well played. Just going to go for a Fireball here on the Archer Queen. Goes for the log. Just going to Princess here in the middle, and I'm going to go for a Cannon plus Goblins here to push in the Hog Rider. I'm going to have to waste my Ice Spirit here as well. And I'm going to have to Mighty Miner. I don't want to take any hits from that Hog Rider. And that Giant Skeleton, I don't think that bomb will reach my tower. I hope not. If it does, I'm going to cry. I'm going to pop the ability here. This Mighty Miner will deal with the Giant Skeleton, which is great. Just going to go for a barrel here on the left. He goes for the log. Okay, this is my time. I'm going to just mirror my barrel here on the right. He doesn't have anything for this. Going to go for a Princess here. Bro, he just went for Earthquake on a Goblin Barrel. You never see that. That's funny. Okay, just going to go for my Goblins here on the Archer Queen. And then I'm going to go for my Barrel here. Hopefully I can force out his log. Oh, I goes for Fire Spirit. He saw it again. Just going to go for a Mighty Miner here to block the bridge and kill the Giant Skeleton. Always good to block the bridge against Giant Skelly Hog Rider. I'm going to Princess opposite lane to kill the Queen. I'm going to pop the ability as well. He'll probably go for a Hog with this. I'm going to Ice Spirit in the middle. Okay, it doesn't. I'm going to Goblins at the bridge here, and I'm going to go for my Barrel. Okay, I'm going to Cannon first. Now I'm going to Barrel because I want him to waste his log, and I want to be able to mirror the Barrel. Nice, he logs. Okay, I'm going to go for a Mirror Barrel here. I'm not even going to bother Fireball, and it'll be overcommit. I'm just going to Princess Bridge because Fire Spirit, it doesn't kill a level 15 Barrel, so I may as well just take the Princess chip. Very nice. Let's go. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit, and then I go for my Mighty Miner, and I'm also going to Fireball. I can't take any damage from this Hog Rider. It just gives him momentum to be able to come back. Okay, I'm just going to go for Barrel here. He pops the ability. Going to Princess in the middle, and I'm going to go for Ice Spirit on the Queen. I need to cycle back to a Mighty Miner. I got even more Barrel damage. Just going to Goblins low. Block the Queen. Going to go for a Cannon, and I'm also going to block the bridge because he's going to Hog Rider. Nice. Going to go for my Ice Spirit as well. I'm going to go for my Goblins here. He doesn't have log. He has log now. I'm going to Barrel. That might only get one hit or none. Nice, he got no hits. I'm going to Princess again on the Queen. I'm going to Ice Spirit here to freeze it because he might pop the ability and the ability won't do much. Going to Cannon anti-EQ position. Nice. I'm going to go for my Goblins here on top of the Hog Rider. Perfect. He goes for the ability. Going to go for my Princess on the side to snipe it. Going to go for Ice Spirit, Mighty Miner, and I'm going to go for my Cannon as well just to make sure that it doesn't get any hits. Wow, he got no Hog Rider hits the entire game. That was a really nice game. Just going to Fireball Mirror to seal the game, and thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Really soon, I'm going to have my Mighty Miner Logbait guide out with the Rocket version, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.